Hello, YouTube. 87 Ricer here. Um, Bob is going to be sold. Got a buyer that's taking them off my hands, and then I'm going to be picking up a different bike. I'm getting a bike that has 2 seats because I like riding with my daughters, and they like to ride with me. And as much as I love riding this bike around and hooning around on it, I haven't really abused it. But the fog coming off the river. That's why I came down here. You can't even see past that. Usually you can see way down there, but that's fog right there. But yeah, so I'm picking up another bike. Gonna get a V-Star 650. It's got 2 seats. I'm actually gonna keep it for a while. Unless somebody gives me the $2,000, unless somebody gives me $2,000 for it, I'd let that one go. But I haven't picked it up yet. But yeah. So like, Bob is not gonna be with me anymore. Mostly because he's a one-seater. And as much as I love it, I'm going to let it go because I can't put my daughters on here. And I had a black 2009 Honda Rebel, and I sold it before I got my wife's Ice Bear Rocket 50cc. If I'd have had that scooter, then I would have sold this one and not the black one. But I sold this one, but I sold the black one. I kept this one. It's cool. It looks cool. I love this bike. I really do. But like I said, in the long run, I can't put my daughters on here, and they love riding with me. And since my wife has her scooter, I want to ride with her. I want to have the daughters with us so we can all ride together. And then you know, a family that rides together stays together. So I put that X on there because I think the bobber style or cafe bikes look cool with those X's on there. All that is electrical tape. All it is electrical tape. Easy on, easy off. But yeah, like, it's gonna be sad to let this go, but at the same time, it won't be because I'll be getting a larger bike with 2 seats. I did have a 98 V-Star 650 for a long time, and the V-Star that I'm picking up is a 2000 V-Star 650 with less miles on it than what mine had when I sold it. The only thing that's not going with the bike is this. That's it. I'm taking that off. And yeah. So like I said, Bob here is no longer going to be in my ownership. I've enjoyed running around with him all summer long, making noise with that cackling exhaust. It's been a fun bike, but I'm going to let it go. It's a cool ass bike. Everybody in town has seen me riding around on it, but like I said, I'm going to get another bike, V-Star 650, and I don't plan on keeping the V-Star. I want another Honda Rebel. I want another Honda Rebel that's got 2 seats on it, so I may just trade the V-Star for another Honda Rebel that has 2 seats on it, because I really want the Honda Rebel because it's as slow. It could be just as slow as my wife's scooter, And yeah, it's basically people call them mopeds or girls' bikes, but I don't really give a fuck what people call them. It's a bike. It's a cool, fun bike. Everybody admits it. They love them because they're fun, but they are small. That's the thing, is they're small. That's what, and people learn to ride on them, and then they sell them. So I've had my fun on this bike. I know how they run. They're always reliable, and Bob's been reliable all summer long. I'm just letting it go because I want another Rebel. That's really all. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. 90, I would have to say that a good chunk of the mileage came from me riding just in my hometown. I can waste an entire tank of fuel just riding around our town. I really can. But I wanted to get an early morning ride. I wanted to enjoy Bob before he's gone. And yeah, I wanted to make this little video. So as much as I like riding Bob, he's going somewhere else. And I'll be getting another bike today after I go pick up my Sportster. And by the way, I got my Sportster painted multiple colors. The only color it's missing in that bike is purple. My dad did not have purple with him, so I'm gonna have to put the purple paint on the Sportster. To some, I may have ruined the paint job, but oh fucking well, it's my Sportster. To others, it's gonna look cool, but I wanted a paint job that really, when a person walked by it, they go, "What the fuck? You know, what did this person do?" But the point of it is they look. It's supposed to be looked upon, because the truth is, when you're in a field, let's say, okay, you go to the Harley bike, you go to Bike Fest, okay, you have a shit ton of bikes. All of them look good, but you always manage to find that ugly one. And why? Because it stands out from the nice ones. It is different, and people like different. They may not want to do it to their bikes, they may not want to degrade their bikes, but they always find an ugly bike out of all the beautiful, nice bikes. And that's what my Sportster is now. It's going to be the fugly bike. I have to come up with a name for it now, because my wife did name it Candy when it was the burgundy red. But now that it's multiple colors, it's not really Candy. So I had to come up with a new name for that bike. I was thinking Skittle because it tasted rainbow, but my wife said, "It's not Skittle." Well, okay. So, but yeah, so like I said, just at the riverfront. The fog's coming in. I'm taking a rip on Bob before the person comes to take it off my hands. I changed the spark plugs, and I changed the air filter. I just didn't get the oil changed. I should have done that. As much as it's an easy job, it really is. It's an easy job. I just got lazy because the bike runs fantastic. I haven't had any problems, so I just left the oil in it. I don't know when the last time it was changed, but it hasn't been changed with me. Even though all I got to do is just pop the plug, drain it, put it back in, fill it back up, good to go. But I didn't. I'm just lazy. It's been full. It's never leaked, and he's always started up. Of course, when it's cold, it gives you a little trouble, but you put that choke on, and it runs. So that's it for this video. The next video I'm gonna do will definitely be on the V-Star when I pick it up, and the Sportster when I get it back. So today, this is the last video of Bob, my 2003 Honda Rebel 250 bobber style. That's why I named it Bob, because of the bobber style and because it pops and cackles from the exhaust. I love it. So the person that's buying it, he'll love it. It's really what it comes down to. It's a great bike. But peace, and thank you for watching my videos.